Hello everyone, it's Swafie here, and how you all doing, guys? I am here doing it myself. You're watching the 26th episode of my series Skyline Dralley, and in this 26 episodes, as you may see on the title, if I'm not gonna change it, it's gonna be the housings on the hills. So the main idea of this, or the main inspiration, is actually San Francisco, because San Francisco is like a very hilly. I don't know the words for it. I'm really sorry, my English is still bad right now. I think it's like hilly, or I don't know what it's like called, but basically the terrain, it's not flat, just they are building city on a hills, or on the hills, and what they do is they making the road very steep, going up very freaking steep, like as you may already know, maybe if you don't know, you can see this picture right here. Maybe I'm gonna display it on your display right there. It's very steep, San Francisco, which is very crazy, and that's what my inspiration is. But the thing is, this thing is not as impressive as San Francisco, because I'm not really making the hills like very steep, like very high. I'm just elevating the road by as high as 9 meters, which is not really that high. And if you see like San Francisco, it's very steep. It's like, I don't know, from the ground until the top there is like, it's just they are making city on a hill, dude, which is very crazy. It's very hard to do, basically, especially in city skylines. Making a city like San Francisco is just a really hard homework for you. As you may already see in the picture before, in the picture earlier, it's like, I think from the bottom there until the top, it's like more than 10 meters, like at 18 or 20 meters. Maybe I should raise the road more, like into 18 meters. Maybe it's gonna be more realistic for making a kind of like San Francisco city. But anyways, what am I doing here? It's actually making an exit for the new route. I mean, the new exit for this east. With, I think this is the west side or east side. I think this is the east side. Yeah, if you're heading north, this is the east side. Actually, it's the west side. I'm really sorry, I'm really confused right now about how is this directing. This is the west side exit of second downtown, and what am I doing here is making the exit. I'm not making like a very like straight exit, like you exiting and you going straight to the like regular road. So I'm making like this kind of exit, like you exit and then you go into the avenue, and then you go into like the downtown road, the city road. I think it's more effective for me to make something like this. It's just more effective for the the traffic flow. Well, basically that's just what I think. I don't really know in practice basically, because I haven't tried this yet. Nobody haven't tried this highway yet, so it's not even connected into the main one actually. So yeah, but actually I already connected this one off the camera. You never see it. You're never gonna see it, because the next episode is not gonna be about this. So I already connected this into the main highway, the middle highway right there that you may already see there. And I can't really make a three directions highway. I don't know, or three directions interchange. What I mean, is that what I mean? So what I can make is only two direction interchange, because it's very hard, because I should probably make the interchange first and then put the buildings there, but I was wrong. I took the wrong step. I placed the building first and then make the interchange. But I don't really. I mean, as I'm thinking again, I don't really want to have a 3-directional interchange. I think it's gonna be like very messy since I am very bad at it. As you may already see in this in this screenshot right here, it's very messy, and this one as well is very messy. And I don't really want to do that anymore in here because I just want to keep things clean and tidy, so I'm make this one instead. Yeah, it's very simple. It's actually basically same like the main interchange when you enter the city or the downtown. If you're remember it, but basically, I mean, anyways, this is the screenshot. It's same as this, but it's just in a smaller size or smaller ratio. I don't know. But anyways, as you may see here, I'm trying to figure this out because I was thinking that these buildings are like flattening their terrain, which is not really that good. Actually, I want to make all of the buildings are not flattening their terrain, which is gonna make it like more natural hills, and then they are making on the hills, and basically it's gonna be better, I guess. But as I'm seeing that again, it's actually not really make any much difference since the thing is just very steep. But it's not really that steep though. But anyways, yes, this is the tram depot that I'm putting there. So I just got a snowfall updates in the last Steam summer sale, which is a good deal. That's why I'm picking up this updates. The new updates, the mass transit is not on sale yet, so probably gonna wait for the winter sale. I'm not really sure about that, but anyway, stay tuned and stay subscribed. But I don't know what what am I talking about, but I'm doing a detailing on this tram station or tram depot right here, but not really that much. I only added that backdoor pathway and this hedges right here, which is not really that very impressive. Not really that impressive. It's nothing. But basically, I'm trying out to like making this downtown as clean as possible, because I already said earlier in like 22nd episode, 23rd episode, I forgot that I want to make this city very clean, which is clean from the train tracks, like the elevated train tracks one. I don't really want to have that, but even though I need to have this right here, the one that you see here, but it's like it's on the outskirts of the city though, so it's not really that bothering me to look at it. It's on the outskirts, it's like on the side of the city, so you're never really gonna have the chance to see that much, so it's good. So maybe the good way to not putting elevated train tracks is to have trams as well as the subway. So those two things are the main things, I mean the main public transportation that gonna be in this second downtown. So yeah, I'm just telling you right now, those two things is the main public transportation that's gonna be in second downtown. Just I'm really excited about but for the like the route of the tram itself, it's not really like I don't know yet. It's not really decided yet. So anyways, I'm already talking for too long now. I should take a break because I really need 2 drinks. Like I don't know, I have sore throat right now. Anyway, see you later. Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm just taking a sip of water. But anyways, what am I putting there is, I think it's called Colossal Park. I forgot what it's that, but that asset right there, I don't know if it's like in the new updates of City Skylines or I'm picking that up from Steam Workshop, but it's in the Stadium tab or Stadium tab from the unique buildings. And when I see that thing, that it comes with the train station, I'm thinking that this is great. This is gonna be great because I'm gonna make something out of that. Probably I'm gonna make like a transportation center, like transit. What is that called? Transit hub? Yeah, transit hub. That's what I mean. I'm gonna make a transit hub there, probably in the next episode or next episode. I'm not really that sure. So basically, that's a very possibility, a very good potential for the next episode. So if you want to see that in the next episode, please sure to stay subscribed. And if you're not subscribed yet, just subscribe, dude. What are you doing? Come on, subscribe. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, since the next episode is gonna be the transit hub, the transportation hub, what am I gonna have? It's not actually complete because my updates is not complete yet. I don't have the mass transit updates, so I don't have the monorail thing yet. But I think it's good though, because I don't really wanna have monorails in my city here, basically in the second downtown, because monorails are elevated and I don't really want that much elevating things in my city. So I mean, in the second downtown, to be specific. But anyways, what am I doing here? This is actually the best thing that I make in this episode, because I am detailing it so good. It's just very good. I'm just very happy about how this area turns out, how this university area turns out. So I make I put a university there, like a downtown university, I guess, which is I at the first place I do want to put there in the first downtown, but then I don't really know where to put it. But I find a good place to put it there, so why not just put it there? And basically, it's just the best thing that I made in this episode. This university area. A lot of details here. I mean, not really details, but it's just a lot of parks. Like, this university is very much lovely with all of those parks and things like that. And I just really love how it turns out. It's just very green. It's very friendly environment there. I do think that it's a great university after all, like a downtown university, not like a regular university like what I made in the 10th episode. But what am I doing next is I'm actually, I don't know, but I'm still on detailing this university though. Like, I'm putting parks everywhere, like this one. I don't really know what is this parks, but I think because there is that benches there, so I put that there because it's great. And I put fences, which is not really that symmetrical, but I'm correcting it, I make it better, and put some trees inside there later. So right now I'm just putting another fences and make it symmetrical, which is great, and putting some I don't know, I forgot. Alright. Anyways, I don't know how long this episode is. I think this episode is very long. Anyways, I'm actually taking 2 takes for this episode. So this is the first footage that you see here. I think it's about 16 or 17 minutes long, and in real life it's like 2 hours long probably, and the other one is like 7 minutes or 8 minutes more. So we have about 10 minutes more, I mean, until this time lapses, and I already ran out of idea about what am I talking about. I'm sorry. Okay, so basically I'm recording this time lapse of things is about 3 hours, and it's not even done yet. Like this area, the whole area, it's not done yet. There are a lot of blank pieces in this area, but this area turns out very great though, even though I still using the same assets over and over again, which is I don't realize that, but I do think that the same assets here is not really that visible because they are just very small. Even though they are the same assets, it's just I mean, they have a variety in them, so it's not really that visible to the eye, to your eye. Basically, if that's the same asset, it's still really fascinating to see the buildings. Even though it's the same buildings over and over again, it's still really fascinating to look at. So what am I doing here? Actually, I was putting a commercial area right there, and here is I'm trying this out, trying these things out just to put a lot of plant trees on the sidewalk. It's gonna make the sidewalk more greeny, like greeny feelings, which is very great. And I'm putting this bricks decals in between like two buildings in a very small pathway, if that's makes sense. It does make sense though. And this very small pathway in between the buildings, I put those, I guess, because it's just looking great. But anyways, I think I'm gonna take a break again though, because I ran out of ideas. Maybe if I have any ideas, I'm gonna come back again here. Probably gonna just say about the closing stuff. But anyways, see you later. Hey everyone, I'm back, and I am remembering things now, which is I want to address in this time. Well, I don't know, but anyways, what am I gonna told you? I hope that I have enough time for addressing this. Basically, it's just gonna be 5 more minutes until this time lapses end, but I wanna address the last episode. So if you are watching last episode, just the update on the city, talking about all of the changes that have been happening in the city for the past 2 months since I am doing I'm doing the episode or the series in a very different format, like what I used to do in like the first 3 months. Basically it's updates about the changes, and I am actually using another map theme there, which is called West Coast map theme. Yeah, it's called West Coast map theme, which is I forget to address about because I was forget the name of the map theme itself. It was a great map theme, but the thing is I love this map theme a lot more. This San Mineto map theme, it's just the best for me right now, at least. For the Dralley, it's just the one that hits the spot, basically it's the one that hit that spot, like the vibes and the feelings and the thing. It's just hit the spot very right. And second one is actually the On the Bus series. So the last episode on the bus series is the Smithson Avenue versus and the Shitter Avenue. So the Smithson Avenue and Shitter Avenue is the two of the longest avenue in the city, in this Dralley city, and both of them are just very long. It's stretched along the downtown. Basically, it's going into the the first downtown into the second downtown. It's basically connecting the downtown itself. So but even though the Smithson Avenue it's kind of very busy, the Sutter Avenue is not really that busy because the second downtown is not very busy. It's like the traffic flow in the second downtown, it's just been great, even though we are adding more and more population to this. And actually I think that in this episode we hit 100k population, which is another milestone for me, which is very great. 100k is a lot of people that living in our city, even though I think there should be a lot more people than that, since the density of this area is just very very high. And I think it's not really that realistic though, but it's just what I think. I don't really know if it's realistic enough to have this kind of big city with only a 100k population. I think it should be more like 200 or 300k. But anyways, the On the Bus series is gonna come 2 weeks from now, because actually I already ran out of places to roaming around to, and in 2 weeks, since this thing, like this second downtown, is gonna be finished, I hope so. So I have another places to be to roaming around to. So I'm gonna roaming around this places right here, this second downtown. Probably I'm gonna make like a lot of cuts too, because and like the last 4 episode, it's very long episode. Actually the episode itself is like around 15 minutes, but when I am recording it, it's about an hour, which is very very long. So I make those episodes as a time lapse, and an hour recording, it's a lot, and it's just so many things that have been covered in all those 4 episodes, and I want to make like a very shorter episode, like 10 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, not more than 15 minutes, perhaps, of On the Bus series. And that's what my plan for now is. So you're gonna stay tuned for that. If you really want to see that, go and hit that subscribe button and give like to this episode as well if you like this episode. But anyways, this one here is the last seconds of our 26 time lapse. And yeah, so as you may see, this cinematic camera footage, this episode has officially ended. So give this video a thumbs up if you do like this video. The button is down below, just scroll down and click that button. and also the subscribe button there down there as well. You just need to see my channel name, and there's that subscribe button beside there, so click that. It will help me a lot. So don't forget to give some feedback as well, some comments. A nice one will be highly much appreciated, and thank you for all the support that you guys have been giving to me. It was been amazing. It's been great, so thank you so much. My name is Swafie, and I'll see you in the next one.